Good evening, denizens of the den. How are we tonight? We're back with some more blueprints. Last time we got to the basement, but it was really early in the morning, and we couldn't quite figure out that puzzle because I was tired and not processing. But I think tonight, we're going to focus a little bit more, because a lot of these puzzles we've been doing, the red doors and the chests and all that, that's actually in-game content for after we get into room 46. So I think tonight we're going to go ahead, focus on getting into room 46 and see what we can find in that mysterious sealed room, and then we'll go ahead and we'll see what we decide to do afterwards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I know Chrissy said they may make an appearance tonight. We are once again in the Skulk channel, so anybody who wants to join us who is part of the Skulk, feel free. Day 64. We really have been at this for a while. Okay, so we've got 22 coins in our allowance. Let's head back to the basement and see if we can't solve this puzzle. I am so glad that those stay unlocked, because otherwise I would be so frustrated. That's our gear puzzle. What is that? Oh, that's the tomb. Okay. Come on, where's our basement? Well, now we're at the precipice. So I'm still unsure. I'm like 90% sure that we have to have the rooms drafted in order for this to work. Let me check my notes real quick, and let's see if it does. Okay, so I know the office refers to the king. Hey, Chrissy.
Hello!
Let's see. The office should be here. Right, and it didn't light up. The bedroom is a pawn. Should be here. Also didn't light up. We have the rook. The knight. And the only one we didn't find out is the bishop. I believe he goes here. But none of these lit up, so yeah, we have to draft rooms first. And since we can't get to the basement through the fountain... How you doing tonight, Chrissy?
Pretty good. This has been a fairly relaxing day. I went to a local outdoor mall much too early, and I felt like I was in a strange outdoor liminal space.
You gotta love liminal spaces, huh?
You know, some of them are actually fairly relaxing looking, except for like, you know, the traditional ones, like the yellow hallway looking ones. But the ones that are like they almost look like indoor amusement parks, like the indoor water parks. Those, for some reason, I just love.
I mean, I guess I could get that. Because, yeah, it's a liminal space, but it kind of has that entertainment to it.
I was also one of those weird kids who loved the smell of the indoor water park, the bleach and chlorine, for some reason. I don't know why.
I mean, I can kind of see it. There can be memories attached to that.
Oh, good memories, absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna try to get through this way to get to the basement.
So what have I missed?
When was the last time you were watching?
Was that a week ago or so?
So I don't know if you got down to the basement with us.
No, this is completely new to me.
Yeah, so we unlocked a couple of the basement doors. And I'm a total moron and didn't figure out how to do this puzzle correctly.
Oh god, is this like a Sokoban kind of thing? Shuffling boxes in a room?
Yeah, it is. You got to create a path so that you can run through it. And it kept saying use the pallet that could run parallel to the path to complete it. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, look at that!
So now we've got our little switch.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, hidden bookcase.
A secret armoire.
Okay, can we get down there through here? Nope.
Hmm.
I mean, it's
More
not
shuffling to do.
No, it's not really that hard to get over there. I just thought there might be a shortcut.
Aha.
Yeah, we just take our pallet jack and tell it to go back to where it came from.
Having flashbacks to the 6 months that I worked as a stockroom worker.
Yeah, because see, I thought it meant this one. And then, like, this one actually doesn't do jack shit.
Oh.
Right, so this basement door should also be unlocked.
Ooh.
Yes, it is. Okay, so we have the foundation. We don't have a key card, so we can't easily call the elevator. Story of our life.
Ooh.
Aha! You're on the other side of the reservoir.
Ooh.
Which
I
means
do remember the reservoir.
the gear puzzle.
Oh.
Alright. So this leads
God, it's
to
like Skyrim.
this lever.
Ooh.
Well, that doesn't help us right now.
Mm-mm.
So let's keep rotating this gear and see what we can reach with it. One more time. Okay, now we have another one. Aha! This is probably going to be completely useless.
Well, let's see where this leads, though.
Leads to a book. Aha, we have a blueprint. We found the mechanarium.
Ooh.
Okay, I gotta mute YouTube on my laptop real quick.
Sure thing.
Well, because I'm monitoring it through my phone, but I always pull up YouTube so we can get the YouTube live chat. But having two echoes is just annoying.
Oh, gotcha.
And we have the full underground map.
Hey.
And because I can't, I mean, I could try Giazzo while I'm in the game, but because I don't feel like trying that. Phone. Taking pictures. Technology is a wonderful thing.
Wonderful and terrible.
I still want to talk about how your phone is a cursed object that you keep in your pocket that does psychic damage.
I would agree with that, with an added radiation damage.
Yeah, but I don't know what you would really put that in a D&D system as.
Oh, in a D&D system? Yeah, psychic damage, perhaps.
Okay, so this is just going to rotate a lot. Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's okay. We have a new room in the pool. And we can also get over here now. I don't remember if we lit these torches or not. No, we didn't. Aha! But we can get to the mechanarium, or we can get to the gear now. Not the mechanarium. We can get to the gear. And that is, I believe it's that second door there. We're gonna try that. That leads us to an up and down lever. Which leads us to a new place.
Aha!
So we can spin this gear now. Where does this lead us?
Off to the left.
To an... Ooh, not an empty space.
Oh!
Hello. I have no idea what that did. Oh, shortcut. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Is that a hole punch? I think it is. Alright, what is this? Foreman's Log 608, date May 3rd, 1918. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, S&R has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, and being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Oh, hey, Nox. Yes, the pool draining, the fountain, the basement, and finally it's all paying off. We're going to use our little shortcut here.
Soon we will find the painting to get to Bowser.
Well, that's what this is all for, is so that we can continue the clues. Because eventually down here somewhere is the north antechamber lever that we need to turn in order to get to room 46. I believe it's down that way. We just need to find a way to somehow spin this gear. Wait a minute. Did we just... Hello, hello.
Aha!
Of course there's a gate. Actually, now that I'm looking at this tunnel, I think I've seen it before when I was looking up the puzzles. Oh, nope. Hello, hello. We have our north antechamber switch.
Oh.
And that, friends, leads to the mysterious room 46. So now all we need is to figure out how in the hell to get up there. We've got 56 steps, so let's not waste a one getting back up to the main house. I think today is going to be a bedroom and gym day. What is this?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so that's one of the red doors. We need the boiler room in order to power up that box to get those.
Mm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Well, this game has some gorgeous landscapes. It's really hard to find them all. Okay, I wonder what else we can find. Well, I don't want to sit around and ogle too much.
Especially with 55 steps.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, everybody count the steps as they go bye-bye. We're at 54. 53. Alright, what does that leave us? 52 now? 51.
51. Still a decent amount.
Yeah, I mean, when you first start the game, you only had 50. So we're now starting like we had just started the game. And look at that, we have the quest bedroom. Add 10 steps,
Right.
and if we get to the antechamber, which is our goal, we will add 2 coins to our allowance permanently.
Got the car keys. We can take Dad's Firebird.
Alright, no, we don't need to read that. Apples are good, apples give us steps. Got our wind-up key. What's our puzzle? The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gem.
I'm bad at these ones.
Fuck it, we're going black. There we go.
Haha.
Alright, so we can do a corridor, which is always unlocked. The kitchen would be useless. The commissary. Do we want to use gems this early? It's got items for sale. But what we really need is to find the secret garden key. Let's stick with the corridor for now so we don't have to worry about the cost. We'll do the den so that connects to our foundation. And we get another gem. We can hook to the east.
Ooh. I haven't seen the dark room before.
The dark room is both annoying and amazing.
Hmm.
If you have a ooh,
Aha.
hello metal detector. If you have a breaker room, or utility closet rather, the dark room isn't that bad. The problem we have, ooh, the kennel.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll do the kennel. The problem we have is that every time... Hello, puppy.
Oh.
I still don't know which one of you is hot sauce. But you're all adorable. But yeah, if you have a utility closet, it's not that bad because then you can just reset the breaker and completely eliminate the debuff that the darkroom gives you. The problem comes on if you don't have that. Alright, we're gonna add the nook, we'll grab our key. Is there anything else in this room? The metal detector says there is. Is it behind the chair? Oh, it's another key. Awesome.
Very nice.
We're not gonna waste the first key here. We're gonna go back to the kennel. Because the secret garden can only be made on the east wing or the west wing. But again, we need the secret garden key, so... We're gonna put the boiler room. And if we're really, really lucky, we'll get a lab here. We are not that lucky. Of course we're not. So we'll put the courtyard. Maybe we get a shovel? No, we don't. Okay. Put a bunk room because that counts as 2 bedrooms. Gets us bananas, so we've got more steps.
Perfect.
We must say hello to the creature.
The creature.
Okay, so because we have our boiler room, we're running out of steps, but I don't care. Alright. Oh, this is actually not as hard as it seems. Well, hello, why don't we... Oh, something is wrong here. Oh, I know what it is. It's specifically this bit. There we go. So now all the red doors are powered, but we don't have any power, unfortunately, to our box up here, so we can't get to that northern door. Which we can fix real quick. Because I want to see if we can get to the antechamber before we start playing around with anything else. Yeah, we'll do the drawing room.
Yeah.
Which also means we're going to get our gym there. Ooh, our metal detector says look around.
Oh, on the floor.
Where?
By the door.
Ah, there we go.
Yes.
Thank you, Chrissy.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we have a utility box. Which means we could draft our dark room. We have the workshop and the coat check. Let's do the workshop. Awesome. We've got our battery pack. Unfortunately, our battery pack and our metal detector don't do anything together.
Oh.
Door's locked. We will use gems and put in the foyer.
Alrighty.
Well, this means every hallway we draft from now on is going to have unlocked doors. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay, special key. Cross our fingers that we get the secret garden key. Yes!
Woo-hoo!
Okay, so we still have 44 steps. Our goal now
That's not bad.
is to use those 44 steps, get to the extreme west of the house, draft our secret garden, open up the two sides of the antechamber, and get into our antechamber and into room 46.
Definitely doable.
Okay, so our courtyard has security. Okay, we actually got to go back through the quest bedroom. Okay, so we're down to 30 steps, but we can do this.
Okay.
I believe in us.
We can do it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get some gems here. We can't go any further today. That's fine. But we can go to the Nook. Oh, nope. I don't think we can go to the Nook either because we don't have a key. Which means this door. Yeah. Totally locked. That's okay. It's okay. We made some good progress. We discovered where our northern antechamber lever is. So we have a goal. East wing favored.
A 65.
Alright, so we have 22 gold. Something I didn't do yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and do today. We're gonna draft an outer room. Because maybe, just maybe, we'll get something we need. Alright, so we've got the hovel, the shrine, and the trading post. Go ahead and put the shrine in there. Alright, so we got our 3 days of Blessing of the Monk. What we really need is also a boiler room and a laboratory right next to each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll put the workshop here. Ooh, we got a magnifying glass.
Start. Ooh.
Good, good. There's our bedroom, the aquarium, and the utility closet. Let's go ahead with the aquarium. Oh, look, a gym. Room paid for itself, it did. Alright, we got our storeroom.
The goodies.
Mm-hmm. We'll add the courtyard. which sometimes has a shovel in it. Not this time. We'll add a quest bedroom. Okay, there's the lab.
Ah.
So there's one requirement. What experiment can we
now
set
we
up
just
today?
need a boiler room.
Indeed. Each time we find some trash while digging, drafting, if we draw a drawing room floor plan, or immediately. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die selected randomly. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in the house, or add a small chest to the entrance hall. Let's do, while drafting, if we draw a draft room floor plan, gain a key. Because the drafting room, I did screw with the rarity, so it's a little more common. But it's still uncommon enough that I'm pretty sure we can get a hallway or 2 before we get one. Okay, so this is why we need our boiler room, because this needs power. And in order to solve this puzzle, we have to look at this.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, you're supposed to also look at the periodic table, like the full one. But because we have our magnifying glass, we can now see our elements. So, you see how on number 1, it's PU. And then 2, you can't really make out what that is. So we go over to, I know there's another periodic table around here somewhere. Oh wait, no. I mean, there is another periodic table. I just can't find the damn thing. But that, I believe, yes, is sodium. And then we go up to 3, which is hydrogen. So that would be Pu, S, H. And that's thallium, TH. I don't know what element it is, but we have Re. And then 6 is Fu.
Hey.
7 EA. 8. So basically, when we're done spelling this, this gives us our solution for this, which basically says push 3 after 9. So everybody cross their fingers.
Cross them.
Okay. We do not have a boiler room. I'm going to go ahead and put in the dark room, because maybe it has vents. That's the important thing, are these vents here. And it does have vents. Okay.
Oh.
So we're going to not worry about the dark room right now. We're going to go back down.
Very dark room.
Well, the problem with the dark room is that as long as that circuit remains tripped, we can't... There we go, utility closet. We can't see what rooms we're drafting when we draft them off the dark room. We're going to reset the breaker, always turn off the gym, always turn on the garage. And that is our breaker room done. Yeah, so the foundation does not lead to the dark room. Okay, so now we can go up to here. We have the rooms locked. Alright, we have a corridor, a pantry, and the dining room. We're gonna put it in the dining room. We've got vents that come this way too, so... Damn it! I know the bedroom and the observatory don't have vents, and the freezer is kind of... eh. But let's go ahead and put in the bedroom, because that gets us steps whenever we come in. We'll put in our commissary. Alright, what do we got? Gyms, sledgehammer, set of gyms, running shoes. I'm gonna grab that sledgehammer. Because there's also one other thing that I want to do today. Sure. What doors are we getting now? Pantry, the billiard room, and security. Security is the only one that makes sense because we want to be able to go up and down this hallway. Our bunk room, our spare hall, and our rumpus room. We'll do our rumpus room. Alright, den, kennel, and corridor. Put in the kennel and hope to God we get a shovel.
Fingers crossed.
Of course it's locked. So the kennel, as long as our kennel's drafted... Hey, you puppy.
Oh.
As long as our kennel is drafted, if we find a shovel and we dig in a room, every door in that room unlocks. So we just need to find a shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What can we draw for a dining room? We're gonna have to go with the corridor, because it's the only one that makes sense right now.
Yeah.
The West Wing Hall, the garage, and the boudoir. West Wing Hall, so we can go up and down. That's the outside. That's not supposed to happen.
That was odd.
Alright, so we don't have the gyms to put in a walk-in closet, so we're going to go ahead and put in the ladyship's chamber. Which also has a coin purse. Huzzah, huzzah.
Ooh.
So the ladyship's chamber we upgraded so that every time we enter a walk-in closet we get extras, and every time we enter the boudoir we get extras. I guess we're putting in a mailroom.
Yeah.
Well, that'll help us tomorrow. Alright, so... before I do anything else, we've got the extra steps. We'll go ahead, head back to our entranceway. Have we just cut off? Okay, no, we haven't. Where the hell are we? Into the aquarium.
Yes.
So because we got that sledgehammer, be destructive little shits.
Ooh.
There we go. We have a microchip. We're gonna head and smash this one
bugging
too.
us the whole time.
Alright, so we have 28 steps left. I'm going to use some of those to get out to the garden. What can we put back in our... what do we got here? Nothing that's going to help us. So Let's see what we can put off our foundation real quick. Hello. We'll put in our den.
Mm-hmm.
Which will give us our East Wing Hall. Yes. Oh, wow. No matter what we put here, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Screw it, we'll put it in the empty closet, because it makes absolutely no difference.
Yeah. Hmm.
And we didn't put in the freezer, so we can't freeze our assets, but that's fine. We'll put in the pantry. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another freezer.
Get the apple.
Apple always gives us 2 steps.
Ah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put the planetarium in there. Which is not going to help me for what I want to do, but it'll help us in the long run. Right now, I need to get out of here, and I need to get back to the apple orchard. Nope, the apple orchard, which is over here. Okay, so remember when we opened up that sundial and it seemed utterly useless? Well, now we have a microchip.
I don't know if I was here for this either.
Yeah, we opened up our orchard. We had a burning glass finally, so I went ahead and scorched the base of this, rotated it. Our sundial opened up, and we couldn't figure out what we were supposed to put in there. Well, now we know. We have our microchips.
Uh-huh.
There are 3 microchips. I know where the other 2 are, but we don't have the ability to get them right now. Or you see... one of those microchips is here, behind that door. Which is what we need the lab for. When we power the lab and we get that experiment done, that door will open. We'll be able to get to the Blackstone Grotto. The other one is past the west gate, buried next to the bridge. We have 13 steps left. We have the blessing of the monk. So the question is, where do we want to call it a day? I think we're good right now. So with our blessing of the monk, whenever we call it a day in a room, we can then draft that room the next day as an outer room. Which is good for things like the entrance hall and the freezer and such, because you can grab them, utilize what you need to do in them, and still have all your map. There's our package.
Ah.
So what do we get? We got a sleeping mask and 2 gems. So with our sleeping mask, every time we enter a bedroom the first time, we gain an additional 5 steps in addition to what the bedroom already gives us. Which means the quest bedroom becomes way overpowered, because that means we can get up to an additional 15 steps. But
Perfect.
a more overpowered room would be the master bedroom, which gives us an additional, I think it's an additional step for every room in the house.
Ooh.
We're going to go for the tool shed. Yes. We have a shovel. Give me the shovel. Okay. So, and we have a sledgehammer. Cool. So, since we have our shovel,
Fairly well equipped now.
there's our second microchip.
Oh. Hey.
Which leaves us 66 steps. We're going to get back to that apple orchard. Hopefully that first chip is still there and we don't have to get them all in one run, because that would be annoying.
Oh, God, yeah.
So what I'm also hoping for is... So, see, the problem is the antechamber, the northern door has closed again, because all those doors close every day. So we have to run back to the basement at some point and open that up again to get to room 46. But first we have to make sure the other antechamber doors are open. Okay, cool. So the microchips stick. So we can, yeah, we've got 2 out of 3. Okay, so we got our package, we got our allowance. Let's head north first. We'll put it in the bedroom. Which also gets us a coin purse. That's handy dandy.
Very nice.
So we just got a total of 7 steps because of our sleeping mask and the bedroom's bonus. We're going to stick down here first. Because as they like to say, there is no point in leaving doors hanging.
Nice amount of goodies.
Yeah, we'll put the kennel because we have our shovel. And we have a lab.
Yes.
We have nothing of interest buried here. We do have doggies, though. Doggies are nice. Alright, so we can set up another experiment. When we draft a hallway from another hallway, every time we eat an apple, when we draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then... I am halfway tempted to draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set our steps to 40.
Interesting.
I'm very tempted. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we're just gonna avoid drafting red rooms. Yeah. Until we absolutely need to.
Yeah, it might work.
Please give me a boiler room. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the boiler room is actually really easy to reset. Okay, what do we need to get you? Alright, you are almost there, Sparky. Of course, that destroyed my, Alright, what's the problem here? Okay, something ain't right here. I don't need the door open. Alright, now our red doors are open. What I need is the boiler on. Yeah, because this is only half on. Alright, so that will lead to the boiler, which should have it all the way on now. Not really helping now, is it? There we go. Okay, and our boiler's all the way on, our lab's that way. So we want to first activate and push all our power that way. Run into here. 9, 3. Oh, Sparky.
Whoa. It's alive! It's alive!
And we have opened up the grotto. The Blackbridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Well, I'd hope not, otherwise they wouldn't be permanent, no would they? Hello, doggies. Yes, you get pets again. I will always give you pets. So we're gonna go down there first. Hello, this is another microchip that we need. We also need the microchips in here to unlock that door, which is important. But first, I'm going to put this in the apple orchard because fuck you, I want a satellite dish first.
This game is so much far beyond the house.
I mean, a lot of people thought it was a horror game. I thought it was a horror game at first. I thought it was going to be like, you know, Silent Hill or something, or Phasmophobia. I am so glad it's just a puzzle game. But yeah, a lot of people are confused if it's just the house.
They showed up looking for Silent Hill and they got missed.
And Seventh Guest.
Yeah.
Actually, the moment I said it gave me Mist vibes the other night, right after Rascalin left, we opened up a chamber that had a blue book and a red book, and I just screamed. I was like, it is fucking Mist. Alright, so the satellite dish has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be uploaded to the laboratory from Cinca, and inbound electronic mail and communications from off-site will no longer be blocked. This means we can now do experiments with things like every time I draft a room, they're going to destroy a box in the tunnel. Oh, wait. Because that's permanent. I don't have to worry about these anymore. And I almost fucked up because I forgot these.
I was going to say something, but I'm like, that's at least there was a good spot for them.
Well, it's because, yeah, this is a good spot for them. But like I said, we need them back in the grotto. Because this is going to be a good day. We're going to unlock a lot of good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we plug them in the grotto. Fort Cloak Castle. Okay. Isn't it nice of them to put blinding lights on top of the microchips?
It is. At least you can see them.
And this is us, by the way. This is our Simon.
Huh.
So that unlocked this nice little chamber.
Whoa.
So these are the Orindian ruins. And that is another blueprint. The throne room. Alright. And we still have 43 steps.
And we haven't used the red room yet.
We haven't. Wait a minute. It said our experiment was successful, so how did we... Must have been an old experiment.
I guess so.
So yeah, the lab is also not going to help us out that much, but that's fine. So we did find one of those red doors.
Did, yes.
I wonder if we have enough steps that we can get to it.
Although with all the puzzling to get all the switches ready, did that turn off the power to the red door?
Oh, it might have, but I don't think it did.
Hmm.
Well, we'll just have to find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Yep, the red doors are powered off, but we got 36 steps, so I think we can get to the lab and get back down here to find out what's behind that door. Yeah,
Should
yeah,
be
we can do
possible.
that. Because see, luckily, we've got enough that we can still draft bedrooms and such. Maybe get us some more steps. And we don't waste steps while we're in a room. If we get some running shoes, that'd be great too.
Back inside.
Da 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 da. Alright, so now we just need to flip that. Where's our steam going? Well, that gets us power to our... We need power to the red boxes, though. And we have power to the red rooms.
There we go. Or 24 steps.
It's about to be 23.
Mm-hmm.
Got our 22. 21. Yeah, this is the right one.
Gotta be close.
20. Right, because we didn't even come down this far. It's down this way. Hello. Oh, shit.
Oh. Ha.
This isn't ominous. Oh, you son of a... Okay, we can deal with that. We got enough steps. We can deal with it. Oh, wait, this all counts as one room.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
So we're not wasting steps, and that's the way we came out?
Looks right. God, that is lucky that it's all just one room.
All right. I'm good with that. Hello, mysterious door. Ah, that's our levels for our reservoir. All right, what do we got here? Foreman's log 228, March 1st, 1917. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build a reservoir here, and as an engineer I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoist at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Okay.
24 hours
Oh,
a day.
hello. Remember how to do these?
Oh god, is it a lights out puzzle?
Nah, we gotta get this light into the corner, and then we gotta get all these corners the same color.
Oh.
Okay, so... Oh, right. Okay. So this one's different. Oh, it's gray that it's black that we want.
Yeah.
Okay, something is weird here. Okay, so that gets us 3 of our corners. How do we get our 3rd corner? Or 4th corner, rather. Something's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I know how to do it now. Okay. This is a lot easier when I can see the rotation.
I'm just being quiet because this is... I could know this needs a lot of concentration.
But like I said, when I can see the rotation, it gets easier. But I can't see the damn rotation right now. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm looking this one up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it says start by pressing the black tile at the center. Click the yellow tile in the third row, third column. Hit the black tile in the same second row, third column spot. What second row, third column? That would be this one. Oh, okay. Find the yellow tile and click it on the second row, third column. Now hit the black tile in the second row, third column spot. Press the yellow tile in the third row, first column. Click on the black tile in the first row, second column. Someone's wrong. There we go. Finally. All that for an allowance token.
Woo!
Okay, so we saw what was up here. That's cool. Oh, okay, so yeah, that is just the upper level of the gear. I have no idea how to get through there. We're gonna waste the step and see if we can find anything else in this chamber here. Okay, but at least we know we can get to the northern lever whenever we need it.
46 is now back.
Oh, that's right. This is the inner sanctum. We need separate keys for these doors.
Ah.
So, I want to see if I can be cheeky. We have the blessing of the monk. So any room we call it a day in, we should be able to draft as an outer room.
Oh. Yeah.
It doesn't work for every room, but it works for a lot of rooms, so let's see if we can be cheeky. A cramped bungalow. That's what you gotta call yourself. I should also make sure I check off my to-do list. Okay, so there's another red door that we need to open in order to get the treasure trove. Okay, we've got the throne room. All right. Grab our allowance. 69. Nice. Cannot play game and eat chips at the same time.
It is tradition.
It is tradition, but it's very difficult.
That is true.
Damn. Fine. We will try this time lock save one more damn time. How good are you at math?
Terrible.
Oh, great. Because see, this time lock save, in order to get the right day, we have to do the amount of days since the first day we were in the manor minus 1.
And you just, I believe, hit the 67th day, so that would be 66.
Nope.
No?
It is specifically November 7th plus 67 minus 1. And
Oh, God.
we know that day 39 was December 15th. So you know what? Oh, there's a lot of websites, but they all say take the November 7th plus all that, you know, and then minus 1. So let me see here. November 7th. Oh. Oh, is there? Let me see if I can find that. Blueprints. Time lock, save, calculator. Hey, that's a handy little link. What day are you on? 67. Yep, which is also the amount of steps we have.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, so it says today is January 12th, 1994 in Blueprints. So let's try that. January 12th, and we'll go ahead and put this at 11 a.m. So now we can log into our network. I don't know if it's right either, but we're about to find out. And if so, Nox, you are fucking amazing. Alright, so connecting to our network with that wonderful 90s modem. Okay. Let's try email. Permissions to this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. Data transfer. Packet 1, Advanced Experiments. Collection of lab experiments designed for experienced technicians. Yes, I will download that. Alright, what are we getting? New triggers. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, each time you access a different terminal today, the first time you enter each room on rank 9, for each room you draft in the next 40 seconds, for each room with a fireplace you draft, the next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then each time you pull a different antechamber lever, each time you draft a tomorrow room. New effects. Lower the reservoir by 1, stock your pantry with fruit, unseal one of the antechamber doors, permanently increase your lockpicking skill, gain 1 random item, then set your keys to 0, remove a crate from the tunnel, gain 1 key for each 30 steps you have, lose half your steps, then gain 4 ivory die. Do you realize how OP we are right now? Remote terminal access. Yes, I would like to use the Black Bridge connection to connect to the laboratory. Experiment setup. What do we got? The next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps and remove a crate from the tunnel. Whenever we draft a shop room, remove a crate from the tunnel. Or each time we draft an upgraded floor plan, remove a crate from the tunnel. I'm going to go with the next 10 times we view our map, we're going to remove a crate from the tunnel. And that sounds horrible, I know.
My word.
But, here's the thing. We're on the outer room. We're not even in the entrance hall yet, so we don't need our map right now because we know where we are. The big thing that I'm wondering about right now, not wondering, but the big thing I want to keep an eye on right now is the clock. It is 9:15. So from what I understand, every 8 minutes in real time is an hour in game time. Okay. Go ahead and put in a mailroom. Okay, we did the Randolph more. We did Randolph again. That's from Dad. Alright. I'm not gonna be too worried. Yes, I don't have to be there. It's once that hits, if it's the correct time and day, it's the safe will unlock and then it's unlocked for the next 4 hours. I don't know if it gives me a notification. I'm gonna put in a hallway. So I'm purposely not checking my map because I want to keep that. But I'm not gonna be worried too much about dead ends because we specifically want to see if we can get a nurse's station. Hey, we have the broken lever. Shame we don't have a battery pack. Okay, there's the bedroom. There's the lab. There's the utility closet, which we'll go ahead and draft. Yeah, we'll do the kennel too. Maybe we'll get a shovel.
Fingers crossed.
Just begging for pets. Alright, so there's our bedroom, our den, and our drawing room. We'll do our drawing room. We'll add the pool.
It's one of those fancy houses, huh?
Of course it is. Redraw our floor plans. Put in the den. Of course the pool has fucking security door.
That's where you hide all the chemicals.
We're not gonna bother with drawing the weight room.
No gains today.
Well, every time we draw the weight room, when we go in it, we lose half our steps, and we're already down to 49.
Oh, God, yeah.
One of the other statements is false. One of the other boxes contains gems. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Both of the other boxes contain gems. Both of the other statements are false. I'm gonna go with black. It's probably blue, but I'll go with black. And yeah, it was blue. Come on, we just need a nurse's station. Oh, we have the boudoir.
Ooh.
Which gets us these nice 3 shiny apples. And a gem. Give me the other apple. No, we don't have a shovel. Damn. Nook, wine cellar, and the observatory. We'll go for the Nook. Because I don't want to look at my map yet, so I have no idea where we're going. Go for the corridor. Okay, so we're at the West Wing.
Ooh.
There's the quest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us our navigational compass, so we have more
Perfect.
chance of drawing rooms that head north. But I specifically want oh yeah, we'll do the pump room. But I specifically want a nurse's station. Hell yes, I'll do the boiler room.
Very nice.
Because I need that for the pump room. So that when I decide to do this,
So then, will that affect the water in that underground reservoir?
yes, if I can power the pump room, it will automatically help me drain the reservoir.
Oh, we want to drain it because it was interesting. On the window, it showed that it went up much higher.
I think what that was is that if you were looking at it from a certain angle.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to try this. Okay, and once again I have fucked this up. Okay, good, good. I didn't fuck it up as much as I thought. Okay, so I see that it's pumping out this way.
Mm-hmm.
What is security pumping it to? Absolute jack shit. So we needed to go the other... Oh, no! It is pumping into the room.
Oh.
Oh, shit. I forgot that I just looked at my map.
Oh, no. Yeah.
That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We'll deal with it. Alright, where do we want to put all this? I guess we're flooding the fountain again.
Send all the power to Freeside.
Yeah, we wish. Alright, tank 1 drain or tank 1 fill? Tank 1 fill. Alright, so we've got that. We're gonna send tank 1 back to the fountain. Or at least we hope. Come on. Oh, there we go. I had to select the fountain. So let's do the reservoir. Hold this towards us. Wait, no. Is it this way? Or is it you, you sneaky little devil?
Ah.
Oh, that's how we switch it from pump 1 to pump 2.
Aha.
Oh, okay. So we want to do this. Yep, and that gets us pump 1, which is draining our reservoir quite nicely.
There we go.
which also means that we can hit tank 1 drain. Fill up our reserve tank. Okay, so our reserve tank is there. Hit the reservoir to keep draining. Now let's see if we can't switch it to pump 2. There's pump 2.
Yes.
So is that going to drain our reservoir almost completely?
Ooh, yeah. There we go.
Hit the fountain. And we will pump some back into the fountain. Okay, so there's the fountain. Pumping it up. Why did you just fill from the kitchen? I want you to send it to the kitchen. Okay, now pump away from the reservoir. There we go. Our reservoir is completely drained now.
Perfect. And 38 steps left.
Right. And our guest bedroom isn't gonna get shit. That's not gonna help us. Wait a minute. Or is it? Ah ha ha!
Hey, look at that!
Yes.
Beautiful.
This is why we wanted to drain the reservoir entirely.
Sweet and wonderful progress.
Now, if only we had a sledgehammer.
Oh.
Green memos are lies. Okay.
Huh.
You do not have a sledgehammer.
Oh no.
That's fine. Let's open our map a couple more times and pass out. So that did kind of waste the safe. But I'm okay with that. Now that we have the reservoir drained and a few crates out of the tunnel.
Ooh, another package.
Right, we did get another package. Amateur lockpick kit and a brass compass. Okay. I like that. So now we have a chance that we don't have to use a key. We can just lockpick the room.
Could you do that in the reservoir?
No, unfortunately, I don't think they work on chests, but we can check. But before we do that, let's check to see how many crates we've removed from our tunnel. Okay, so we still have a shit ton of crates. So what I want to do is I want to do that every time we open our maps. We lose 10 steps. But also I want to get that, remove a crate from the tunnel, and then put a nurse's station, because there is a trick that they did it to get infinite allowance. But I'm going to use it to clear that tunnel. Ooh. Yeah, let's make a wish.
I wish I was a little taller and maybe a baller.
Yeah. But, the trick is you put an experiment where it's the lose 10 steps, or every time you open your map, lose 10 steps, and then you put gain 2 to your allowance. Give me a sledgehammer, please. Magnifying glass and a shovel. Okay, I'll take it. We get a kennel, we'll be all set.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, the trick between that is that then what you can do is you can stand outside the nurse's station and you can open and close your map until you get to within 10 steps, then move in a room to where you get under 10 steps, get into the nurse's station, which immediately sets your steps back to, I think, 20 or 40, and then you just do that infinitely.
Okay.
So if we can do that with the crates in the tunnel, we'll do the storeroom right now. Why did I do the storeroom? The storeroom doesn't have a fucking... Okay, thankfully that experiment's not running anymore. Yeah, we'll do the library. Because then we're going to do the bookshop.
Saw the Negaverse for a second.
Alright, so this is the book we need, is a new clue, but we need 50 coins. There's our nurse's station.
Hey.
Cool. So if we manage to set up that same experiment, we will be golden.
I'm sorry, hold on, go back.
What?
Oh wait, it's gonna take too many steps.
To do what?
I swear to God, there's a giant duck in the nurse's
Yeah, it's a
station
goose.
just by the left.
It's a goose.
What? Okay. I thought I was seeing things.
Well, here, do you want your little cross plushie?
What?
So the nurse's station was originally the nursery. That's why it's got a little dragon.
Oh, that's such a strange crossover. I see now.
Look, if I was sick and dying, I think I'd appreciate a mother goose and a little dragon, you know?
Oh, maybe not that big. I think you'll wake up in the middle of the night, suddenly giant Gooseo standing over you.
Everybody make a mental note that Chrissy is apparently afraid of geese.
I'm less afraid of them and more just confused on why they are. Because I've been tossing that question in my head for several years. Why? In what part of, if there is a god, in what part do geese play?
Well, remember the Old Testament God likes to punish us.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We have email.
Yeah, it's spam.
Glitchy and Babbage Communication. December 7th, 1993. Simon. Just to let you know, a few of us on the staff have a habit of using the staff announcements board that is located on the network under staff services. You may notice new announcements from time to time. This is convenient as most of the staff who are interested have access to the public terminal in Cinca, while very few, like Randolph and myself, have electronic mail capabilities. Okay. Mick. Who the fuck is Mick? Estate Beneficiary. November 23rd, 1993. Dear Simon P. Jones, we, the undersigned, would like to inform you, as the contingent heir of Mount Holly, that while you are exploring the estate, the staff have been placed on indefinite paid leave. You have the full right and privilege to spend as much time on the estate as you deem fit, without the interruption and supervision of the staff. It is entirely at your discretion to decide when and if the staff are to return to their duties. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. McDougal!
Donald McDougal!
Alright, so from Ann Babbage, November 1st, 1993. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. When the hell were these people born?
Well, it said, what, 1993?
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Huh.
DC Power. October 8th, 1993. Gabe. Yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thank you for your due diligence on this project, HS and Claire. We don't need that shit. We already got our gemstone cavern. Okay, let's see. October 7th, 1993. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal! Okay, so October 5th, 1993. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. Gabe from DC Power Inc. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get into the lab again. Yes, I would like to connect to the lab terminal. Well now, children. It seems we have a dilemma. The next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and we have the trigger we want. We have the nurse's station. But do we want to remove a crate from the tunnel like I planned? Or permanently increase our lockpicking skill?
Oh.
We have a lockpick kit. I think I want to do that one. Because I am a sneaky little sneak thief.
I think that's the smart choice. Because that if you just keep cheesing that, then you can just keep upgrading your lockpick, right?
Exactly. Now, where was that nurse's station? You thought I was gonna look at my map that soon?
Aha. Right,
Here
it
we
says
are.
Negative verse. Ah, yes.
So, there we... Yep. Skill in picking locks is improved. Skill in picking locks is improved. Skill in picking locks is improved. And look at that! We're back at 20.
Beautiful.
Skill in picking locks is improved. Gonna go ahead and just... Yep. Back to 20. Skill in picking locks is improved.
Cheese.
I love the smell of cheese in the morning.
Boom.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that we have all the lockpick we'll ever need. All right. What did we put in the outer chamber today? Do you remember? The tool shed.
Oh, I believe it was tool shed, yeah.
So we've got 16 steps. I don't know if that'll get us where we want to go. But let's go test your theory.
See what finds out.
Fuck it around. Find out. Oh, look at that. We still got 13 steps.
Oh, perfect.
And we got, like, buku lockpick skill now, so...
Yes.
If we can, in fact, lockpick trunks.
That'll be perfect.
Oh, we also have 2 keys, so we can just unlock 2.
Excellent.
What do we got? The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. This is just like the fucking parlor game.
Mm-hmm.
The sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. Ah, we cannot lockpick the boxes.
Dang it. Ah.
But that's okay. That's okay. We've unlocked 2 more. We know that we can't lockpick them now. Which means all we need to do...
is now maxed.
Yeah, we've got a shit ton of lockpick, so we're going to call it a day. We're going to try for the nurse's station again tomorrow. We'll do our remove a tunnel thing and just have fun. But we're also going to try for a sledgehammer and it maybe a battery pack tomorrow. Day 69.
Nice.
Because see, here's the thing. If we can get a tool shed today, and we get a sledgehammer, we don't need keys.
Mm-hmm.
Because the sledgehammer will just break open the lock in any locked trunk. So we just go down there and start swinging.
And if there's not one out here, there could be one in a shop inside the house.
Unfortunately, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that we could just do the shop. Let's do the root cellar, which also will not have a shovel. But if we have a dig experiment today.
Could be where that one key is, too. Unless that note was lying.
Oh, look, a kennel.
Let's see if there's a shovel.
There is never a shovel in the kennel. Oh, look, a nurse's station.
Hey!
Ooh, we didn't get a gem, but we did get a pair of ivory dice. So now we can re-roll floor plans if we don't like what we get.
Excellent.
Only up to twice, though. Okay, bedroom, coat check, and the nook. I don't think we have anything in the coat check. So we'll throw in the bedroom, because whenever we go in the bedroom, we get 2 steps. We'll go for the parlor. What do we got? The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement.
Ugh.
Of course they're in the white box. It's okay. I wasn't really caring about the gems today anyways. Alright, the billiard room. Now we face our arch rival. Meh.
Give me a drink, bartender.
Okay, now we have fun. Yeah, so that is subtract. So that is 7 plus 3 plus 2 minus 7 minus 2. That's 12 minus 9. There we go. Oh shit, come on! 5 plus 1 plus 3, so 9 minus 3, 6 divided by 3. Okay, where did I fuck that one up? Yeah, so it's 3 plus 5 plus 1. Which is 9. 9 minus 3, which is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2, right? Wait a minute. Yeah. Do I have my 6 times 3? Okay. Got my colors mixed up. Okay, I screwed that one up too. How did I screw it up this time?
6 times 3 was 18, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I did 6 times 2. I am horrible at math, and like the only comments I've gotten on these videos have been when I first did this puzzle and spent like 30 minutes fucking it up.
Oh, I'm god awful at math. I mean, I had to take when I transferred colleges, I had to take 099 math to start off. They wouldn't even let me into 101.
I had to take remedial.
Yeah, that's basically, that's kind of what it was. It was like starting off with fractions.
Yeah, like they're like, okay, you passed algebra in high school. It was like, yeah, like so you got to geometry. It was like, uh-huh. Like how? It's like, I have no fucking clue. Luck. And like, all right, well, we're not even gonna give you a class that has a number. I was like, the fuck do you mean? They're like, it's gonna be basically 3 modules of remedial math, and you'll have to pass the first one, and then we'll put you in the second one in the same semester, and then when you pass that one, we'll put you in the third one. I never passed the first one.
Ah.
All right, we said what, 18?
Yes.
Why does that not sound correct? I am going to check. Okay, we'll try it. Oh, look, you did it. So now it's 5 plus 20 plus 1, so 26. Minus 6. Times 6. Divided by 20. 26. Minus 6. Times 6. Divided by 20. Is 10. No, it's 6. Okay. No, it's not. Told you. I knew I was right on that one. Don't fuck with me. Try that again. 26 minus 6 times 6 divided by 20. It still says 6.
How did I get 24.2?
Oh, wait, because it's not times 6. You don't add those together. Okay, so we're going to do this correctly, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to give us the same answer. So that's 20 plus 5 plus 1 minus 5 minus 1 times 5 times 1 divided by 20. So that gives us 5. Yep, that's what I thought.
Ooh.
It's not addition, it's order of operations. And we have the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors, Ed boy. Anybody else watch Ed, Ed and Eddie? Just me.
It was such a good show.
Wasn't it?
I had a friend named Mike who was like deadpan Ed with 1D.
Yeah.
Like not just impersonating him, just in real life. He was like the perfect doppelganger.
Including eating his mattress?
He probably would have tried if you bet him enough.
Okay, we're gonna do the den.
Oh.
You'd think I'd want to do the West Wing Hall, but we can do the West Wing Hall anywhere on the West Wing. Hello!
Mm. Ah, ha, ha.
I'm a happy boy.
I just heard the voice of 1,000 trunks in a reservoir scream out and then go silent.
Alright. Our goal is still to reach the Antechamber, though.
Yes.
Gonna redraw. Put in an aquarium. Put in our workshop. There's the broken lever. If we had a battery pack, we could have done a power hammer. We would have been golden.
Yeah.
And it's security locked. Good thing I didn't put all my faith in that fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Ooh.
So yes, we're going to go the long way. That gets us 2 steps, which brings us back to 49. Oh, our poor vases, and they remain shattered too.
Oh,
It's okay, it's my house now.
just like some things in life you can't repair.
We're such a cheerful bunch, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. All right, time for some box violence.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh.
They're reinforced.
Mm. Oh. Ooh.
Okay, okay, that's okay. I can play that game.
We will save the sledgehammer for whoever put the locks on those boxes.
Unfortunately, he's already dead.
Oh, crap.
That's how we got the house.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's okay. It's okay. That just means that when we want to do the reservoir, we'll have to do a key max run.
Yes, for sure.
Which is going to be hard as hell. Because that means we need things like the garage, which gives us 3 keys, the servants' quarters, which gives us a key for every bedroom in our house. We're going to have to build all the bedrooms. We're going to have all the upgraded rooms that I upgraded specifically to give us keys.
Or we find a way to cheese it with an experiment.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
Ah.
Actually, I think there is an experiment that will give you keys while you do it. Okay, well, we can't put it in the pool. We'll put it in the pantry. Put it in our dining room. Shit. Okay, redraw.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Huh.
I would really like a shovel. Can I please have a shovel and some steps? All right. Give me the tunnel.
Does head us toward the antechamber.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Onion key.
Yes.
Oh, look. Isn't that lucky?
Ooh.
All right, douchebags.
Huh.
We'll add another tunnel. Yes!
Ooh, baby.
You know what that means? That means it doesn't matter if that door is locked or not.
Because there's so many places to dig.
Well, every time we dig in a room, it unlocks every door in the room. So, hello.
Ooh.
Yes.
Beautiful.
What do you got? An upgrade disc.
Ooh.
We need that. Yeah, I'll buy a set of gems too. Hello. 6 steps. And some coins.
Perfect.
You thought you were slick.
Perfect. Look at that.
A secret passage.
Mm.
I'll happily add the secret passage. Alright, so we can have it lead to a hall. A green room. A bedroom. A red room, which we don't have. Or a shop, which will just take us back to the commissary. Also, please keep in mind that this section, this square on the map is the letter L.
Ah.
Let's do a green room. You son of a bitch. Did you just hoodwink me?
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Time for digging.
Which occasionally will give us keys. Ho ho ho!
Ooh.
Alright, fucker. Look at that. Yeah, we'll put in the cloister. And the cloister often has locked doors. But it also has dig spots. Which means
Yes.
the doors are all unlocked and we dug up a key.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's put it in the vault. Today is January 14th. Okay. So what day is this? Day 69 is January 14th. Now, let's see if that calculator that Knox found is accurate.
Yes.
So let me get back up to YouTube here. Hit that. 69. Submit. January 14th.
Woo!
Well, what do you know? It's an accurate calculator.
Excellent.
Oh, look! A trunk! Smash that shit.
Decent haul.
Okay, so this... We can open some of these, but we don't have the keys for them. Yes, yes. Open the damn door. And I can't put in the attic. Shit! Fine, we'll put it in the gym.
So at least that gets us to the antechamber.
Yes, but unfortunately we need to get into the secret garden and open up the west and east chambers.
So it's not just a straight shot.
Oh, we wish, but no. Hello, creature. Hi. I wish we could pet you.
Yes.
I also wish we can kind of just like keep you on us. Have you ride us while we're running up and down the halls.
Little shoulder creature.
I don't think we've had a ballroom yet.
I don't think so.
Hello, everyone. So, whenever we enter the ballroom, we set our gems to 2. Oh, it's Clara and Simon. Well, this is the observatory because I need the stars. What do we got? Diamondus Major. And Clovis, the key. Oh, that would have been a help fucking ages ago. The ballroom, I feel like it just glide through.
How shiny the floors are. I'm surprised it doesn't slip and fall.
Right? So, let's make our way back to the workshop if we can.
Yeah.
If we don't just fucking die. Oh, look. Nothing. Okay, we have plenty more spots to dig.
Oh, yes. With the rusty nail and the sledgehammer, you could give a weapon that causes tetanus.
Okay, we're also gonna dig around here. Hell yeah, turnips. Old tin can. And nothing. Nothing of interest. Another turnip. I like digging up turnips because that means that we have extra steps.
22 now.
There's a dig spot here.
What?
Which means, fuck your security door. By the pool. Yes, we have a gym requirement for the locksmith.
Perfect.
Come on, sock it to me, baby. And we have enough for a special key.
Yes.
And it gave us the silver key. You dicks. That's okay. We gonna use the special key for other stuff.
Gonna sue the locksmith until he's
Let's do the
completely out of money.
lockpick kit. Oh, a hobbyist lockpick kit. Okay. Special key, silver key. Spread keys throughout the house. Let's do the chapel.
Yeah, it's just losing $1.
Oh, look! A dig spot. Which gives us a key.
Hey!
The boudoir.
Interesting house layout. The chapel right next to the bedroom.
It's not the bedroom. It's the boudoir.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Which means it's even more scandalous.
There's not even a bed here.
Where is whatever this metal detector is telling us? Ah, there it is.
I think it was... Yeah.
Let's pick this lock. The foyer? Shit!
Hmm.
Well, it's not like we're getting to the antechamber today anyways.
Yeah.
Because if we were, it was gonna be through the gymnasium, but we don't have the secret garden, so we don't have the fucking... Unless... We only have one other chance. And that chance is if the chapel leads to the Great Hall. Alright, I will spend the gem for a servant's quarters. Because that'll get us a shit ton of keys.
Yes.
Pray for a great hall.
So many keys, they thought it was Pablo Escobar.
Well, they gave us the fucking...
Ah.
We're gonna put it in a corridor because it doesn't matter anyways, because it's not even gonna lead to shit.
Yeah.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. As we know, Blueprints always fucks us over right before it gives us amazing days.
So close.
So we're gonna hope.
Ooh. Garden excavation site. Yeah, of course it's going to be called that when you're digging up turnips in the house. Another package.
Awesome. That'll help.
Well, that'll help.
Let's go see what we can draw on our outer floor. You know, if I had thought of it, when we grabbed those keys, I should have tried to run back down to the reservoir.
Oh, God, you're right. Ugh.
But we only had 19 steps, so I don't know if we would have made it.
It would have been close or... Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Oh. I don't think I've seen the tomb. But, there's a chance of drafting a dead end. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, there's been dead ends.
Oh, you mean like it's not a room called a dead end?
No. A dead end means like if you draft a room with no doors. So like most red rooms, a corner room or something, the latrine.
Shop, the planetarium.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also that just spreads more gold into the tomb. So like we could put the code check here. And now we've got 5 gold spread in the tomb. Did we leave anything in the code check? We did not.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. Let's do it with the courtyard. Which gives us a metal detector.
Beautiful.
Do the workshop. It's just a lockpick kit?
Yeah.
Hey. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Still no battery.
The kennel.
Hope
Still
for
no
a shovel.
shovels.
Ah.
Yes, we want the conservatory. Again, still no shovel, but that's okay. Remember, in the conservatory, we can permanently adjust the rarity and rates on all these floor plans. We want this to be commonplace. Like, we want this shit to be so easy to get to.
Yeah.
Planetarium's okay being standard.
I've only seen you really use it twice.
Oh, we can't put security in. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put in the nook, which will get us a key. And a coin. And it gets us an easy way back to the workshop. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Need a fucking shovel. Wow. Okay, I have a feeling we're gonna need our breaker box. How nice of it to give us the key.
Yes.
Now, I've tried it before and it seemed to work where I reset the dark room before we even drafted a dark room. But I am not going to put my eggs in that basket. Alright, we got some more coins.
Some steps?
Really?
Oh.
Okay. Assholes. Okay, so we can go down through this to get to the reservoir, which is absolutely useless. We can go through the tomb to get to the other side of the basement, which is, at this point, absolutely useless. I guess we're calling this a day.
Yeah. Some days you don't get everything done that you want.
A snug little college, huh? Not college, cottage. Cottage. Speak, Caden.
If 12 rooms is a snug cottage, I'd hate to see what a massive one is. I mean, I have a problem enough with 5 rooms.
So another way to use the Blessing of the Monk, and again, it is entirely RNG, so it's not like we can plan it, but is if you happen to have the Blessing of the Monk and you get a freezer, you can call it a day in the freezer, draft it out here in the outer room, and then what you can do then is grab everything you want, or like the gems and such, run into the freezer on the day that you're going to use the Blessing of the Monk to get the freezer. Run into the freezer to freeze your assets. Call it a day. So then when you come up the next day, you'll have your freezer that you can put on your outer room. Draft your freezer on the outer room after you drain your allowance and everything. And then call it a day there so that your assets are frozen again, which will, again... Oh, look, now we have the battery pack.
Yeah.
Which will, again, let you keep your allowance and your gems for that day. Then, you just keep doing that. You save scum until you lose the Blessing of the Monk, but you will have a ton of allowance and a ton of gems. Alright, we're going to put in our tunnel. We should be on the extreme east wing of the house. Yes, we are. Good. Damn it. Put in the pantry. Maybe we can loop around.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in the pool. Because I don't like just taking away all of my options. Yeah, the boiler room. Ah! Can't put in the boiler room. Alright, fine. Put in a fucking empty closet. See if I care. There we go. Den's always a good choice.
Yes.
There's the pump room. I wish we could dig. Yeah, the garage we can only draft on the west side of the house.
Ah.
Hmm.
You want to cut off the... Ah, God, that's a hard one.
Now we'll put in the commissary. Cost us a
Yeah.
gym, but ah ha ha! Thank you.
That is perfect.
So now we can skip a lot of key holding,
Mm-hmm.
and we can bust open some trunks. There it is. It's like there's almost always something there in the bedroom when we go in. You just really don't like me, do you?
This is a rough day.
It's okay. It's okay. This was just the east end of the house.
Sure.
Ha ha!
Ooh. Okay.
Ah, the turnip. I like the turnips because they get us +6 steps.
Okay. Decent haul.
We don't have the broken lever now. God damn it.
Right. We do have the battery.
Yeah, but we need the broken lever in order to combine it with the shovel or the sledgehammer to make either the power hammer or the jackhammer.
Okay.
Don't you love all these rules that they just don't tell you?
It's
We'll
like
put in we'll
it's
put in the
like
walk-in closet.
HGTV with Polatro.
Right. Alright, so there's one more item in here. The car keys!
Hey!
You know what? Well, we still got 53 steps. Because I don't think I've dug around in here before.
Let's see what we find.
So far, jack shit.
Hmm.
Alright, we got some coins. Ah, silver key. That's going to be useful.
Uh-huh.
Turn up. I really wish there was a way to tell when something has a locked door. Coin.
Yeah.
Because that way, It would be kind of shit if we went into something with a locked door and a dig spot, and we didn't realize the door would be locked, so we just, you know, dug and then wasted our silver key.
Exactly.
But also because if we do that and we, dig and unlock everything on the west side, that means we're also destroying our chance to get into the secret garden.
Right.
Because we need the key, but it also has to be on either the extreme west or east end. We'll do the boiler room. We'll do the dark room. Because what did I build before I got here?
The
Utility closet.
Yes.
It's all the way over here, but that's okay. Hi, bub. Oh, hey, I forgot there was something in the utility closet. Hello. Alright, so if we get the vault today... Oh, so we got the lab. We don't have the gym requirements for the lab. Alright, so we'll put in the bunk room. Say hello to Creature. We've got the gym. Okay, we've got the garage.
Yes.
Gets us plus 3 keys. We have the car keys.
And a sweet Model T.
Okay, we've got a key card. We've got a magnifying glass. Do we have a metal detector?
Thought you did.
We do not. If we had a metal detector today, we could have at least made a burning glass. We can open up the garage door, however. Wahahaha.
There's a ladder outside. Does that mean you can get on the roof?
I wish. Okay, so we need to power the doors, which is simple as flipping this. Spare hall. All right, we missed that upgrade disc too because we never got a computer that day.
Oh, that's right.
We're just gonna have to add the planetarium and call it a day in there.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's testing us.
Really is. It knows what we need.
It wants to see if we're dedicated.
Can they flip this home in under 100 days?
That's basically what I was worried about. Huh? What you
I
saying?
was going to say, now if the HOA has anything to say about it.
I mean, from what the lore says, we basically own this mountain, so fuck the HOA.
huh. Oh, another package.
Got a compass, 2 keys, and 2 gems. All right, that's a good start. But yeah, so I was always worried that there was a time limit. And I was like, I don't want to, not know what I'm doing and hit the time limit and lose the game. So I looked it up and everyone's like, nah, man, it took me over 170 days to get to room 42 or 46.
That's good because I remember trying to play the first Fallout game and being absolutely gobsmacked when the timer ran out, and I was just so, oh, look at that.
A shovel and a sledgehammer.
Yes. I just need a battery and a lever.
Aye. Maybe we'll get an attic. When we still have gyms to actually work it.
Yes.
Hello. So we have our battery.
Okay. 2 of 3.
And now, our foundation can't say, oh, I'm locked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, it can, because we don't have a kennel yet. Shit.
Oh.
It's okay, the foundation is rarely ever locked. Put in a bedroom. Hello, coin purse. Corridor. I'll do a walk-in closet here.
Yeah.
Money, 2 gems, and another safety deposit box key.
Okay.
Put in the storeroom. Because I have a plan. Put in the kennel. The hallway was probably the better choice, but I like the kennel because I like being able to unlock doors just by digging.
True.
Yep, we'll do the conservatory. What are the rooms that we get to choose? Ah, the laundry room. We're going to pop that down to standard. The laundry room allows us to launder currency, so,
Aha.
Okay, so there's the rotunda, which rotates.
Oh.
Let's knock that down to an unusual. Then we have the rumpus room. That's already standard. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We also occasionally can find the secret garden key by digging, so that would be nice.
It would be.
Maybe we can put a locksmith in here. We can put in a quest bedroom.
Okay.
Which at least gives us back a few steps. So the greenhouse I know we can find that broken lever. But the den would give us more... Fuck it, greenhouse. I said we could find the broken lever. Never said we would.
Yeah. Not 100%.
Because that also
probability.
that is the southern chamber. Oh yeah, there's the watering can. So let's loop back around to the entrance hall. Do the nook. Because remember, we don't have to be on the extreme east end of the house. We can do it on our west. We'll put in the parlor. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false.
So then it's the first box.
We hope. Nope, black box was a liar.
Oh, what?
They do that sometimes. Correct. Okay, I want a coat check. Because if we get that broken lever... Okay, we'll do the observatory. What are our stars? The sail. And Clavis the key. Ya douchebags. Alright, we're gonna put in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Hello, metal detector.
Aha.
Now I'm a little bit happy. So, this is the foundation. We don't need that. We can't go this way anymore. We've dug up everything. We don't have a broken lever. So we can't make the power hammer. We can't make the jackhammer. But you know what we can make?
Napalm?
Close enough. Oh, we don't have the magnifying glass today.
Oh!
Dick. Ooh, but we can make a detector shovel.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Oh.
So, greater chance of finding keys and coins, and greater chance of finding them while digging.
Smacking someone adds shock damage.
And we're gonna put this shit in the coat check.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we should actually put the battery pack in. But fuck it. No,
yeah.
I'm putting in the detector shovel because we've been getting a kennel like crazy.
Yes.
And again, we can put the battery pack in, but then if we don't find the broken lever...
But this was a big enough item that it definitely needed to be saved.
Day 73. Da da da, ya da da. Oh shit, we had another ton of keys again. I still didn't go down to the reservoir. Okay. That is your job today. If we get a ton of keys, and I start calling it a day before we head down to the reservoir, you are to smack me.
All right, so I'll try to remember keys before we end the day.
Yes. I was hoping we had a magnifying glass yesterday, because then I could have made a burning torch, we could have added the tomb, gotten an upgrade disc, and all sorts of other fun shit. Although I think we already... No, I marked the tomb upgrade disc as missed. But yeah, we could have done all sorts of fun shit.
But if we get the coat check in, we can grab the shovel early and
Yeah,
go
the
back
detector shovel?
outside. Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. We're gonna put him in the bedroom. Keys. Alright, there's the quest bedroom. So if we get to our antechamber today, we'll get our allowance. Put in our utility closet. Okay, so we're gonna see if that worked, because I just went ahead and tripped the breaker to the dark room. Oh, of course, there's security. It's okay, if we get a kennel, we're gold.
Yes.
Fuck.
Ah.
Okay, there's a workshop. There's a lockpick kit. We'll do a nook. We have a kennel!
Yes.
But we still don't have a shovel.
Well, hopefully we get a coat
Yeah,
check.
hopefully we get a coat check and we get the detector shovel. Go ahead and put the courtyard in. Now we got a sledge. We'll put an observatory. We'll put in security. Please be a code check. Ugh. Fine, we'll put in a mailroom. Put in the den. Florealis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Why are there quote flowers? Diamond is minor, +1 diamond. Am I gonna draft a greenhouse and just get like a shit ton of weed?
Great, we found Cheech and Chong's rec room.
We've got keys. Lockpick kit. What do you mean I can't open it? I have an amazing lockpick skill, and you can't lockpick this one. No.
We cheesed it and everything.
It's okay, we've still got 55 steps.
And let's not forget to head down to the reservoir.
That's exactly what I'm planning on heading to do, because we can't get to the east side of the house.
Yes.
Yeah, because the foundation has security. So we're just going to use these 6 keys, unlock 6 more chests in the reservoir. And then when we get a pump room again, we can... Once we get all these chests done, once we get a pump room again, we can flood the reservoir just a little bit to get down there. And a little bit more to get to that dock. A red note.
Let's see what we can unearth.
The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. Well, the problem is, we know that all red notes are fucking liars unless they're handwritten. Hello! It's a sanctum key!
Ah!
Now, can we get to the sanctum today? This box contained a sanctum key. Wow!
Ooh.
Okay, so the rest of these are notes. Pink boxes marked by suns always contain blue memos. And we know that's true because it's blue.
Uh-huh.
Green memos in white boxes are lies. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Well, we already found the sanctum key, so... If that's the only thing that these are here for, we're pretty much done. A black box contains allowance tokens. That's a lie. Yeah. Okay. So, like, we don't really need these boxes anymore because we have the sanctum key.
Yeah.
Now the trick is getting to the sanctum. Oh wait, that's not a trick. Because the sanctum is right through here. Ha 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 ha. Yep, we rotated it, so we need to go back and rotate it again. And again, I am very, very thankful that this all counts as one gigantic fucking room.
Yes.
So you know the funny thing is that I've been sprinting this entire time?
This is the sprint?
This is sprint. You want to see what it looks like when I walk?
Yeah.
This is walking. Sprinting, walking. Sprinting, walking.
You know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's not terrible.
Like, okay, here, we'll do a test. We'll do this post from this rock, okay? So, like, let's count how long it takes us walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now sprinting. 1, 2, 3. Takes like a second off of our time.
Minor improvement, but improvement.
Maybe he doesn't sprint. Maybe he just power walks.
Yeah, I could imagine, you know, you're going through this magical, mystical mansion, and you're like, well, you know, I don't want to bump into anything and set off a switch or something. Let the dogs out.
Simon's just got like an ass of steel and thighs for days.
Power walking like nobody's business.
Nah. Look, we got 46 steps too.
Yes.
Okay, we can pick a door. Chrissy, I'll let you pick a door. This will be door number 1. This will be door number 8.
Let's go with door number 5.
5?
Yes.
All right. So this door is now permanently opened. Hello there. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is the crest thing. Okay.
From the coat of arms?
Yeah, we have to make their crest.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't actually know which crest I'm supposed to be making here. Okay, that's for the wine cellar. Okay, the heart. Okay, so the inner has to be triple vertical lines, which looks like we have. The rays need to be 4 skewers. Okay, I guess that's what it means. And then the border alternating reverse triangles. Okay. Then what does this do? Oh, I gotta hit the button, don't I? Okay, apparently that was not the correct one. Oh, this is the wrong inner. Oh, this is... Oh! So it screws with the whole thing every time you...
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to open all 8 of those, apparently?
That's what it looks like. Might be the second one that shows more of them.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's the triple lines that we have, and now we need to work on this bit here. Okay, but there's supposed to be 4 here.
wheels then.
Oh, there we go. No, 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 no. Damn it.
You had it. Ah.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's
Now
cool.
into Vault 111.
So we got like a snowy little mountain.
Ooh.
What do we got here? To Mount Holly Estate, in care of Mrs. Babbage, Reddington, Finn Aries, 6030 or 63080. There have been fewer and fewer opportunities the further we travel up into the mountains to attend to my correspondence, and I find myself regretting having brought so many books, as this is the first realm I have visited without porters. Here, every person is expected to carry their own belongings, and if you can't, throw away that which is expendable. It's looking like I'll be bringing back less souvenirs than I had planned. I never expected to appreciate the cold, but the frigid weather here is a welcome relief coming from the sweltering shores of Vera. Herbert. P.S. I ended up forsaking all but one of my books. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The only book I didn't do was Twilight.
I wonder what the first book he threw out was. Oh, we got another Morajai.
There's so many jokes I could make out of that, but I couldn't pick a good one.
Collector's copy, Morajai Box, the University Variation. Far from the poor towns of the lesser islands, the academies of Korarika were among the last strongholds where the puzzle box fad spread. Unlike other realms whose regional rule variations emerged organically over time, the students of Korarika designed orange tiles by committee, voting on student-submitted designs and picking the one they felt best represented the realm. When these tiles are pressed, if the majority of adjacent tiles share a color, then the pressed tile will change to that color. Okay. So, is this purple? Okay, purple is not the realm color. Oh yeah, they said orange. That's what we want. Okay. So if it's the majority of the adjacent tiles that have to be the same color, that means that we need to get orange around these two. I do not like this puzzle, Sam. I am.
This is a really, really frustrating looking one.
Okay. I really hate just like looking this stuff up, but I don't feel like sitting here and doing this like 800 times.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so orange tiles change to match whatever tile is majority. That doesn't help us at all. Okay, so orange turns into whatever color fills the most adjacent squares. Green switches places with the opposite square, and purples go down one block. Okay, so one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at that. There's our allowance token.
Perfect.
Alright, so that seems to be everything in this sanctum. Yeah, I'm comfortable calling it a day. No, I'm not going to call it a day. We're going to run back into the den.
Ah, no.
Da-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da. We still got 45 steps.
Plenty.
We can totally somehow manage to get to the southern chamber of the antechamber. Oh, except that we don't have the green room, so we can get to the extremes of the house, craft a green room, get the broken lever, open up the southern chamber, get to the southern chamber, get into the antechamber, and run into room 46 in 41 steps, right?
Completely doable.
Shit, you already fucked up. Ah. All right, we're calling it. We've been going for almost 3.5 hours.
Holy cow.
So the question is, do I want to keep grinding until we finally get into room 46? Or are we going to give up?
Well, we don't want to milk this game for the entirety of the night, so I think we keep the audience wanting more.
I like Nox's way of looking at it. We did make progress.
Yes.
All right. So since we already started this night, this will be our last night. So we have an amateur lockpick kit, magnifying glass, and 2 gems.
That's a decent start.
That does help, because if we get a metal detector, we can make a burning glass. If we get a dark room, we can find all those clues we already know about.
Exactly.
All right. There's a shelter. Because as Nox pointed out, we fucked up and we didn't do the time lock safe when we were supposed to.
Oh.
So what day is it today?
72?
Day 74.
Ah.
So today is January 19th, 1994. We're going to set it for 9 a.m. Okay. Log into the network with our swan song. All right. So we still can. Oh, we actually have 8 viewers. We have 7 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. So we still can't do email from this, but we can get to the lab. Actually, we can do email if we go through the office terminal through this, but that just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Packet management. Ooh, hello. Create a custom package. Select 8 or more experimental triggers. So what do we got here? let's do... Next time, 10 times, we do the map. When we draft a red room, each time we find trash while digging, pull an antechamber lever, eat an apple, spin 2 or more gems, each bedroom, all the way off to another hallway. Finalize those. Select 8 or more experimental effects. Permanently add gold to the allowance. Set steps to 40. Gain a star. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Unseal one of the doors from the antechamber. Permanently increase our lockpicking skill 1 key for every 30 steps we have. And gain 1 random item and set our keys to 0. Why not? So let's see what kind of experiments we can run today.
Let's find out.
Oh, look, if we do an oh, that is fucking OP. For every different antechamber lever we pull, we're gonna unseal one of the antechamber doors. That sounds like all we're doing is just opening the door that lever is going to do, but if I have this right... So we're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna check the safe, because it's gonna take us that long to confirm or deny this. So we're gonna go run back down to our inner sanctum. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Chrissy?
Given that you probably have a better grasp on this than I do, no.
Okay, so the experiment I just set. If it works as worded, every time we pull a different antechamber lever, it's going to unseal one of the antechamber doors.
Okay.
So, like I said, that sounds like all we're doing is when we pull the lever to the antechamber, it's going to open that antechamber door. What I am hoping it actually does is that when we pull this northern antechamber lever here, it's also going to unseal one of the other 3 doors. And then all I have to do is find one more lever, pull that, we got all 4 doors unsealed, and all we have to do is make it to the antechamber today.
Aha.
So let's find out if this hypothesis is correct. So it says experiment successful. We're getting the cutscene for room 46. Now, I don't know how to tell if we have opened another version of the antechamber, other than just getting there.
Right.
So the only other way we can tell is getting either the secret garden so we can unseal the east and west doors, or getting the greenhouse so we can find that broken lever and unseal the south door. And then when they show us the cutscene for that door, we can count how many doors are open.
Right.
I know it's complicated as fuck, but you know what? It's blueprints, and hopefully I have actually found a cool way to get through in the game.
At least it's not math.
I mean, it technically is.
Well, yeah.
It's
but
what are the likelihood that the programmers would actually let you do something like that?
true.
Okay, so it's not quite 9 o'clock yet. So we can start building. Grab our allowance. Or the spare hall. Throw the workshop in. There's our battery pack.
Perfect.
Conservatory. If only we had a sledge. Alright, patio standard. Let's go ahead and make that commonplace.
Yeah.
Pangery, commonplace. The pool is standard. Okay, those are all fine by me. Okay, we have the veranda, the greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Okay, so that gives us a gym, and that's about it. Go ahead and put in the nook. Okay. Do the drawing room. Okay, so most of these are all useless. Oh, you know what I should have done? That was the drawing room, so I could have redrawn my floor plans.
Yeah.
But that's okay, the hallway got us a key. The Great Hall. Okay. The Great Hall is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll be able to pick one of these assholes as doors. Okay. Alright, we lockpicked that one. Oh, of course, it's the one that doesn't lead anywhere. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we've got the eastern and we've got the northern. Okay, so our experiment didn't work the way I was hoping it would, but that's okay.
It's still progress.
Okay, so let's do the drafting studio. Do we have a magnifying glass? We have a magnifying glass. You know what that means?
Burning glass?
No, that means a safe.
Oh.
Okay, so this one I need to look here. Right. I believe it is 1108 is this one. And look at that. That is red letter number 5. November 8th. Uncle. In a few hours, we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old Mountain Way tunnels to the rails, to the north. We'll go up as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have made, or nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. Okay, so we have to we have to get to the reservoir, pop it up a level, and get to the safe house to find what that is. All right, so we have the clock tower, the dormitory, and the casino.
There's a casino in here?
Yeah, and I'll draft the casino, or I'll add the casino to our draft pool eventually, but the clock tower or the dormitory?
Yeah, those would probably be better.
I'm gonna add the clock tower because it's actually part of a it's part of a puzzle. So we have successfully added the clock tower to our pool. And of course I can't pick the fucking lock. Can pick that lock. Alright, we'll do the storeroom. Ah, shit. Alright, so I need to get to the west or the east. The music room. The love of God, let there be. Ah, it's just the prism key. Denoted in verse. Okay. Don't have the gems we need, so we're gonna put in a utility closet. Special keys. Use our prism key. Oh, of course it doesn't fit. Fine, use a key. Alright, yeah, we do want to keep going east. Alright, we'll put in the study. We have a treasure map. And that's in the west. We are quickly running out of steps.
Think we got enough to get there?
Yeah. Kennel. Commissary. Please, 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 please. Ah. That's fine. All right. So we got some gems. Do the West Wing Hall. we're not gonna spend our gems just yet to redraw when we can just run up here. Now we'll redraw one. Okay, we'll take the aquarium. Take the parlor. Yeah, we're definitely not getting to the antechamber today. The gems are on the desk. Gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor.
Try.
Doing the corridor. Oh, shit. Before we run out of steps. Yes!
Ooh,
Time lock safe.
yes.
Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe that this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced have given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Is there anything hidden here? Anything weird? Okay, so we've only got, what, 13 steps left? It's going to take us 5 to get back to the corridor. It's going to take more than 5 to get back to the corridor. But let's see how far we can push before we die. It's going to take us 5 just to get to the fucking... 1!
Well, maybe we'll be lucky and get another bedroom, or
3,
maybe a shovel to dig up more turnips.
4, 5. 5 steps left. Wow. Lockpick. So I really wish we could do the nurse's station, but that just dead ends us. But then again, the gymnasium makes us lose 2 steps. Yeah, I could have redrawn the floor plans, but... Oh, look! A banana!
Ooh.
Which is utterly useless because all of our paths have been cut off.
True.
Alright, so we did say that we're gonna call it, like, this is our final night. So we're calling it... Alright. So, thank you, Chrissy, for joining me. Thank you, everybody who is watching, for joining us once again. I hope that we had some fun. We made some decent progress. We just have to be more patient. This is not a game we can really go into with a plan because everything is RNG based. So, we're just going to have to be a little more cautious when we start planning again. We have a little bit more of that mystery that we've been solving with those red envelopes. So let's see. Next week should be D&D on Tuesday. And then Friday, I don't know Olaf's plan. I don't know if we're going to do a double game night or if we're going to have a topic. I'm going to be streaming all throughout the week, both Oblivion and Blueprints. You know what, Chrissy? I'm going to take your opinion. Do you think I should stream Chrono Cross?
Ooh. Over Oblivion?
I might put it in addition to Oblivion, but I might replace Oblivion with it.
Okay. I would suggest doing it alongside Oblivion. Worst comes to worst, you do Oblivion stream by itself. And then you do the cross.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of works out. Then I have the 3 games I can rotate through. Because we're not even in Oblivion's main story. We've mostly just been doing Dark Brotherhood and Daedric quests, so... We'll add... You know what? Let me get through a couple more Oblivion streams. I'll make a plan. We'll actually get somewhere in the main story. And then we'll see how I feel about Chrono Cross, but I do kind of want to stream it. Olaf has also suggested grabbing Gary's mod so that we can play Prop Hunt. I think that would be fun if we can add more than just pirates on that.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
So if we can get a decent group together, I'll talk with him, see how he feels about doing that, like with the Skulk. Because I feel like if we can get a decent group, that could just be fun as hell. Because large groups with Prop Hunt are always great. And then that should take care of pretty much everything. So that'll give us... I think so. Yeah, that'll give us at least 3 games to rotate with. It'll give us a fun little game to, you know, play with when we don't feel like being serious. Because Prop Hunt's always fun. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to help support the channel and to keep us doing fun shit and all that, please consider joining the Patreon. It's really, really cheap. My highest tier is like $10 a month, and that's only if you really, really like me and you don't feel like buying yourself a pair of pants. I promise you, I will never raise those prices unless I absolutely have to. But I would suggest doing it after July because Patreon does want to move to a monthly subscription over a per video. I had done it per video because I thought that would just save everybody money. Because if I don't make videos, you don't pay money. But they want us to do monthly subscription. And right now, they were doing it as how many payouts or how many times has anybody paid. Nox is my only Patreon right now. And they have only pinged Nox once. In fact, they haven't even pinged Nox yet. So I only have a multiplier of 1. So all my prices are staying the same. If you'd like to keep up with us on social media, we have the Instagram, we have a Blue Sky, we have the Discord. Go ahead, join the Discord. You can, play around with the stream chat. You get notified when I get the urge to post a video or go live. And you can just hang out with me, Chrissy, and all the others. Who knows? Maybe you might even get invited into voice chat at some point. Other than that, yeah, just stay tuned. Chrissy, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yes, I'll do it real quick. I just recently put out an album on my Bandcamp, Black Magic Attic, .bandcamp.com. It is by one of my side projects called Waiting for the End Times, called Prayers of the Profane. It is mostly ambient with a little bit of electronic thrown in there. Definitely the kind of weird vibes if you're looking for something to just zone out to. So that is at blackmagicattic.bandcamp.com. And also, I am doing music for the Den here. I believe I did a track for the podcast.
Yes, in fact, that track is what they hear at the beginning of every single stream because I have not replaced that with anything else yet.
Oh, then I'll have to work on some new stuff.
Exactly. Anyone who hasn't seen it yet, please go and watch the shout out videos. I've titled it, this was supposed to be a short. I did shout out Chrissy in that. I shout out Olav and Rasklin and Nightkind and Nox and Explosive Seal and all my friends that, make this great. The channel is fun because of them. I got into streaming because of Olav. I wanted to do YouTube before that, but I never thought about live streams. Chrissy is amazing. He and I talk all the time. We talk about, hey, maybe we can do thumbnails. We can do some music. I listened to the entirety of that new album. It is amazing. I love it. I should actually, if I can do it without tripping copyright, and I have your permission, Chrissy, I might actually see about playing that in the background while we're playing Blueprints one day. It seems a little bit more fun and ambient than the normal Blueprints music.
Yes, you would not be dealing with any copyright issues, I don't think. Everything is made by me, so it shouldn't have any problem unless the song has like a sample in it, in which case most of the ambient tracks don't have that.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube's bots will go out to Bandcamps, and if they find that it matches, they trigger it for copyright. But then, like I said, you're right here. All I gotta do is be like, they're on the stream. They said I can use the music.
Yeah, if they don't like it, I'll just make some more.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so without further rambling, thank you all for joining us. Have a great night. Come back anytime. You're always welcome in the Den. Please join the cult. Have some fun. And yeah, be safe. Night, everybody.
Bye-bye.